Hello folks, this is John with Ozarks Backroads with you today. We're back in the shop. Got a little project going on here with the new 2018 Yamaha FJR 1300. We're going to replace these giant exhaust cans that are on this with some a little bit smaller exhaust. This is the Delcovic 13-inch tri-oval setup. Take a look at that there. It's the same muffler I put on the Versys 1000. It just has one. This is a pair of them, but I liked them really good. I like the tone on them and the quality of them. They're all stainless. They sound good on the Versys, and a nice low, good low tone to them, and they're not overly loud. So they should sound quite a bit better than the stock ones. You can't really hear the exhaust with the stock mufflers. They do open up a little bit with time. I know on my old one, after I had 10 or 15,000 miles, I could tell that the exhaust was a little louder, but these will make a difference. So stay tuned. We'll get these installed and maybe take it for a ride and see how they sound. Removing these is about as simple as it gets. We've got a bolt right here that on the hanger here that hangs the muffler, and then there's a clamp right here on this pipe. Take the clamp and the bolt off and it should just slip right off. And a little twist and off she comes. We've got a lead gasket right in here where it slips over this pipe, and then the new mufflers, the pipe has a lead gasket already installed in them. Well, here's our link pipe they gave us, and it's got the lead sleeve in it already, the gasket sleeve. So I'm going to slip this over here and just kind of angle it the end about where I think it's going to be, needs to be. And I'm just going to snug, I'm not going to tighten it, I'm just going to snug it a little bit because we're going to have to move it. And then I got the hanger slipped over the muffler here, and I'm just kind of eyeballing this where I think it's going to go. So this is the high temperature sealant they sent with the muffler, or the mufflers. I'm just going to put a little in here. Where this is going to slip over. We'll kind of roll this around. Let's get a thin coating in here where we want it, where we're going to seal that. Just got a nice bit of silicone in and around there where that's going to slip over. There we go. Alright, we'll slip this on, hopefully. Not making too much of a mess. Push it all the way down as far as it'll go. It's got a stop on it there. See if we can get this bolt run through here. Make sure my clamp looks straight and the strap. Then my clamp, I'm going to kind of cover up the slots. And I can see where the silicones came up around the slot, so that's good. I'm going to cover those up, kind of get it close to the edge there, and turn my head of my Allen screw down here, kind of where I can get to it from below, but you can't really see it. I don't want to go crazy tight and break my clamp. it down on that lead gasket good and snug. I like the looks of those. They got a kind of a European look to them, which the tri-oval, which you would expect, they're made in England. It's also why they're so reasonably priced. The dollar's pretty good exchange rate against the pound, and a lot of stuff from England is really reasonable, and that makes these, I think that makes them a really good value. Well, there's one side on. You can kind of see the difference in the length of them there from the one that's on the other side sticking out there. But we'll turn this bad boy around, get the other one done, and then see how they sound. That's what counts, right? Well, we got our Delcovic mufflers installed on the FJR, taking it out for a little ride, and I gotta say they're a little louder than I thought they would be, but they got the same tone as the Versys. They got that low tone and get a little bark when you throttle it up like that. Get a little howl when you pull a hill and get to pulling on it a little bit, but it's not bad. I think it'll be okay. It's not annoyingly loud or anything. It's not anything that's going to bother you on a trip. It's not that loud. Actually, I've had it out on the highway and you really can't hear it that much. Going down the highway with all the wind noise and whatnot. So I believe the Delcovic tri-ovals are going to be okay on the FJR. A little louder than I thought, but it's not too bad. Get a little burble there when you do a little engine braking. Got just a little bit of burble to it. No pops though. I haven't heard any pops. Got my new touring windshield put on this thing this week. It's about 4 inches taller than the one that came on it. I like this. This is the same windshield I had on the old FJR, and I tell you what, pretty hard to beat. When you need protection, you got total protection right there. Nary a leaf on a tree to be found this time of year. Old sycamore there with the white bark on it. That was really pretty. You know you're down on the creek or something when you start seeing those sycamores. You're definitely down in the bottom. Got a bunch through here along the little creek. Those are pretty. The massive Berg of Denlow right here. Got a little creek that crosses under the road. An old general store building and some junky trailers. Oh, and a cemetery. And that is it. That was the tour right there. Well, that about wraps up the install and test ride on the new Delcovic Tri-Oval mufflers on the FJR here. Appreciate you all coming along and checking it out. I believe they're going to be all right. They're quite a bit louder than the stock, louder than I thought they'd be. But I believe they're going to be okie dokie. They're not too loud on the highway. You really don't notice them that much. So yeah, you can kind of see them tucked under the side cases there. Well, I appreciate you all coming along for the ride, and come back. We got a few more things to do. Get those done, then we'll head out west, take a little trip on it, and see how everything works. Till I see you next time, y'all take care of yourselves. We'll catch you later.